Hello, and welcome to Random as Anime. Today is special podcast.
Yes, it is.
It is the last podcast of the season. You're right there.
Yeah, it's just a fly.
As you may be able to tell by that, we've decided it's a gorgeous day out, so to celebrate the last podcast of the season, we are going to do it outdoors, hence why there'll probably be lots and lots of background noise. Maybe from this inanimate zebra that appears to be behind me in our garden. I don't know why. Sup, zebra? So, Random as Anime. I'll let you describe what it is, because I've done it the last few times in the season. I think it's about your time. You should do some work.
Yes. We watch some random animes, which will get selected to us by random on this website.
How many animes? It's 5.
5 animes!
Okay.
I had a brain fart, leave it alone.
Okay. Yep, so we choose 5 random animes or movies. If it's a series, we'll watch the first 3 episodes. If it's a movie,
we watch it all.
There.
Whether we want to or not.
That being the key thing here. And
yes.
Then this podcast is basically us telling you our thoughts on said anime.
And recommendations. If we recommend it.
Just basically being opinionated assholes, because that's what we are. Right, so I think without further ado, we should start with the first of our animes that we got to watch for this episode.
Is
Heaven's Lost Property Forte.
Where to begin? I'll let you start this one.
Well, I could only find it in subbed.
I found it dubbed.
You found it dubbed?
Yeah, I found it dubbed.
So we're watching it from 2 different perspectives here.
This will be interesting.
So I watched it subbed, so I thought it was quite... it's definitely the most perverted anime I've seen in a long time.
I think doing this, we've seen one which is a little bit more, but I find this one kind of funny in a weird way.
I don't know, I think this one takes...
And extremely... But it's really funny, though. I don't know what it is. There's just, like, kind of quirky comedy in it. It's very awkward.
It's... I don't know, I'd say it's very, very, like...
There's a lot of cliches in there as well.
It's one censorship away from being hentai.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's kind of a supernatural meets sci-fi kind of story, I guess.
Yeah, I would definitely class it as that sort of genre.
I found its use of chibis hilarious.
The use of chibis were brilliant.
It was so funny. Just the chibis like allow all the perversion in the anime because they take what would be smart and turn it into hilarity. Yeah, carry on, you saying?
In the dubbed, the main character's voice is kind of annoying after a while, but all the rest of the voices are kind of funny. Like, the angel... Yeah. Angel Pet. She's kind of funny with her voice because she sounds like a kind of robotized voice in the dubbed.
Okay.
Which is what she essentially is.
Okay.
So she's kind of meant to not be humanish.
But
because she's like so oblivious to everything, it makes it even more funny when she like gets it colossally wrong.
Oh dear. See, the subbed, it's just standard subbed, and like there's not really anything super special about it.
The guy with glasses and the dolls, I'm really questioning if that's a certain person we both know, especially the dubbed.
Oh gosh, yeah.
The dubbed is very making me question his career.
Yes.
Because it does sound very much like him as well.
It's definitely an adult anime.
It is.
Definitely an adult anime.
Yeah. it's kind of like, you know, like early adult anime, where they're like just coming into
Yeah.
Like there's no blood or guts. It's
definitely like
level of
an 18
pervness.
plus.
Yeah.
There are good moments in it. There are quite
Yeah.
a few like moments that aren't like. There's some action sequences and stuff that's pretty good in it.
I like the art. As weird as it sounds, like what's the scene I watched with another one of my friends today in dubbed? I think it was episode 3, I believe. We had like panties flying like birds, but it's like drawn so like.
No, it was his porno mags.
No, it's episode 2 I'm thinking about then. When when all the panties fly because they can't get on that girl.
Yeah.
It's drawn so beautifully though. It's really weird. It's like the most messed up thing ever.
I've got in my notes, I feel dirty for liking this. And what drugs am I on? Dear Lord, so perverted. It's definitely hilarious. I like how it kind of has like angels, Terminator,
Angel Terminator,
hentai
with boobs.
Basically, that's another way to sum it up. Apart from that, and the opening and ending not really that good.
Kind of generic, isn't it?
Not even that. They're meh is what I put down. They're just meh. But that's all my notes.
Yeah. I pretty much got that. The dubbing can be a bit annoying at times, but the rest was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think my favourite scene, out of all of what we saw, was the very beginning.
Yep.
Where you had the guy with glasses doing like this deep philosophy about girls' skirts and like how it's the same as like this deep philosophy.
Oh my gosh.
Like it's unbelievably pervy, but it sounds so like
our friend.
Like our friend.
So
it's
like
hilarious.
our friend. It's So I actually gave this one a 4. I'm probably going to finish watching it because it's quite funny and strangely addictive to watch. I think partly because it reminds us of our friend, but also because it kind of
does have a very good.
It appeases its perviness with its hilarity.
Yeah, I'm with a 4 on that one as well.
Gonna go for a 4. So
I definitely wouldn't buy it, but
no.
I'll probably buy the manga, see what it's like.
Nah, I'll just finish watching it and I'm done.
Yeah, I'd probably be the same, to be honest.
Okay, so from that we move on to our second anime, which is Tower of Druaga, the Aegis of Uruk,
which is one of my favourite ones today.
Oh,
and I really like that one.
We're gonna have some collisions here.
Oh, you don't like it, do you?
It's all right. I mean,
I liked the references.
I like the intro.
Yeah.
I like the fact it pokes fun of itself.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a moment with the tentacles.
Yeah. Now I like this is gonna sound really
careful what you say.
I like the reactions of the characters.
Okay.
Because like you got that guy who's like the main character who's first episode is his fantasy essentially, but he's like turned into this other guy as the female character in the group is getting attacked by squid tentacle goo things.
It's tentacles. Tentacles. There's
and
no
he's
covering up his tentacles.
We should save her. We should save her. He's like, just a minute. Wait for it.
Yeah,
just wait.
Yeah.
And she just totally just pulls and shouts at them.
Yeah.
It would have been more funny if she would have electrocuted them and then electrocuted them somehow with magic, but that's just me personally.
It was funny. It was definitely funny. Feels like a fantasy anime rather than. I wasn't sure if it was a VR world or not because obviously there was only 3 episodes into it, but it felt more like a fantasy anime rather than a VR world anime. The hapless hero. I didn't really feel any connection with it. I liked. And I like the 8-bit avatars in the ending was probably the highlight of the anime for me. Apart from that...
Now, I like the wizard because I like the fact that all of his wands and that get carried in a golf caddy kind of bag.
Okay.
Which you can press a button and it dispenses a wand. That's episode 3.
Huh.
It's like a little caddy. There's a bag with all the wands.
Oh yeah, when
kinda
they're
funny.
facing the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And I like the fact, like, unlike most animes where you got a character like that who goes, "Yes, I'm a wizard, and I'm also royalty, so you must respect me." No, he gets bitch slapped and goes straight into a prison cell.
Pretty much.
I like that. Yeah, there was quite a few things I liked about it. I liked some of the references, though they are extremely cliche.
Yeah, they are very cliche references.
But I think, do you know, I would give it about a 4.5 because
I gave it a 3.5.
Ooh.
I'd watch it, but I'm not going to finish watching it. I couldn't get into it. It just wasn't my thing. Just couldn't really get into it at all. And you give it
I'd give it a 4.5 because I do like it,
but you're not willing to buy it.
No.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I'm just being attacked by flies at the moment.
that moves us to the third anime on my list. I'm going to try as much as I can to not be biased.
Okay.
But
Well, just because this is a certain... Before we start the actual review for this one anime, can we just clarify that Digimon is not like Pokemon in the slightest?
Nope.
Okay?
not at all.
And Joe here is a Digimon fan.
Big Digimon
I'm a
fan.
Pokemon fan. And we both agree that they're not the same thing.
Hell,
They're
nope.
similar things, but they're very different.
Indeed.
Pokemon came first, but they're two very different things. And before we get like comments, they are very different things, and they spread out different ways.
Cool.
Here we go to Joe because he's the Pokemon guru,
Right.
Digimon guru. Sorry.
I will feed you to the zebra. The inanimate zebra. I will feed you to the inanimate zebra.
I can see his red eyes already.
I know, right? Exactly. You think my sister's missing? That's where she's gone.
I have to draw a little zebra tag now, though.
Yeah, exactly. My demon zebra. I love the intro. Who doesn't love the intro to Digimon? Let's be honest.
It's very iconic. Yeah.
I'm not going to sing it because y'all need to pay me for that shit. Right, you're going to hate me for this. I very much think Digimon was kind of designed to be...
May you also remember you need to just base it on the 3 episodes you've watched, not the whole entire series.
That's true.
And movie, and Digimon Try.
Yeah.
Just the first in season 1.
I kind of feel like it's designed to be like the next step from Pokemon. So if you bear with me, like Pokemon's designed for like younger kids.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
You know what I mean? It's a little kids anime, whereas Digimon it gets a bit more dark. Sorry, no. It's not like anyone would agree with me. That's not.
Pokemon's more family orientated, where
I wouldn't
Digimon
even say it's family. I'd say they're both family orientated. Yeah. It's just that Pokemon is designed to be more accessible to younger audiences.
Where Digimon they're trying to go a bit more.
You kind of have to. Well, not even teenager. That's way no.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking like 10, 11-year-olds.
Okay.
Teenager, no, definitely not teenager. Like if you talk to people in Japan, they'll probably be like, "What are you on about? I watched this when I was 7 years old."
Now, I did realise something when I was watching the first episode, which I kind of forgot.
Go on.
Ty's a jerk. Like the very first episode, he's like really ripping into every single one of the other Digidestins.
Oh, but that's
as his like introduction.
That is the genius.
I know it's like
of Digimon. It's his wit. That's the one thing it has over Pokemon is its wit. There's not really the same like.
Again, we're talking about these 3 episodes, not all of Digimon.
Oh yeah, dude, Tentamon. Tentamon like hits it out of the park every single time.
But I'm trying to, and we're not comparing it to Pokemon, remember? Because this isn't Pokemon versus Digimon.
No, I know.
This is Digimon episode 1 to 3 review.
Yeah.
Ty was a bit of a jerk to some of the Digidestins. He's not completely jerk throughout all of Digimon, obviously, but just that first episode, a couple of episodes, he was kind of jerkish. I think they kind of did that for character development, but
I don't think they did it for character development. I think it was just
some of the Digimon kind of got a bit self-aware as well at some point.
I love that. I like that they become self-aware.
I was kind of expecting them to go, here, look at my stat screen. What?
Not quite.
I know fire breath. Ha! Pepper breath.
Yeah, but you can't just not my Digimon look cool.
Yeah, most of them look cool. I'm not gonna deny. I'm not gonna say they all look cool. There's a few real bad.
Hey,
ones.
look, just
Pokemon have got the same problem.
Ditch your beef with the turd Digimons, all right? Ditch your beef with the turd Digimons.
Okay.
I
As long
think
as Tentamons in it, I'm happy.
exactly. The story is very good.
Yeah.
Considering it is supposed to be a kids animation, it's very, very good with the way it layers its story. It's quite mature.
I mean, it's kind of basically the first episode of how they get there. It's not overly complicated.
No, I mean, but obviously when they get in and they find out about digivolving.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good episode. I mean, Tentomon / Motomon. Is that right? Motomon?
What the fuck are you on about?
Tentomon's pre-evolution.
Motimon.
Motimon. I can't pronounce Digimon.
Motimon.
Yeah, he was hilarious and ridiculously cute. I think most of them were.
Yep.
Except from Patamon's pre-evolution. He kind of creeps me out with all those teeth.
Yeah.
He should be on Friday. I'm sure he was like the pre-starter for Five Nights at Freddy, that thing.
Fucking heck.
But yeah, I kind of liked it. It was good. It kind of gave me a bit of nostalgia.
Oh gosh, yeah. I love Digimon so much.
I don't even need to question if you carried on, because I know you did.
I've already seen it all lots of times. I like the real world and Digiworld mix. I like the fact that Digivolution has a cost.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just Digivolve. Like Digimon has to be well fed, not ill, kind of. You know what I mean? I like that the Digimon talk.
Yeah.
Because it just adds more. Like.
Yeah. Most of the time. I mean, there's some very, 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 very annoying Digimon that talk.
There's some very, 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 very annoying Pokemon that don't talk.
No, we're not talking about Pokemon here. We're talking about these Digimon. I mean, most of them sound good. And Mimi's kind of annoying as well. Early Mimi.
Yeah.
She gets a lot better later on, but early Mimi's kind of annoying after a while.
Yeah.
They got some really good voice actors.
Yeah.
And the animation's pretty good for the time.
They're very, very sharp.
Yeah, very sharp.
Very, very sharp with their wit.
Yeah.
I like how they tackle, like, it's kind of almost a little educational in the way that they tackle things. So, like, but they do it in a very, very sly way. So, like, there's that bit in episode 3 when Palmon is walking with Mimi. And Mimi's like, oh, you should let me do your hair. And she goes, well, I kind of like my hair the way it is. And she's like, oh, but it'd be fun. And Palmon turns on and goes, do you ever think that maybe you spend too much time thinking about the way you look and the way other people think you look? But it's like...
Meanwhile, there's a battle going on.
It kind of gets swept under the rug a little bit.
Ogamon's digivolved into a giant T-Rex that shoots fire.
But that's... I found that, like...
I mean, it's okay. I'm kind of interested... Well, I can't remember what happened, like, later on in Digimon, because, like I said, I'm more Pokemon than I am Digimon.
Yeah.
With, like, how the Digimon knew who they all were.
Which basically translates to Ash is forever a 10-year-old.
He'll
never grow up.
Yeah,
and he's always...
As you know, Ash was 15.
He's also wandering around aimlessly everywhere.
I know.
He never really has a destination. He just decides to wander. And the real creepy thing is he starts throwing like plastic balls at wild animals.
To be fair, I don't get killed by demonic creatures.
I do get chased by demonic creatures.
Yeah, you do get killed by demonic creatures.
But I do have a really funny, witty best friend who usually gets me out of the situation.
Yeah.
I mean, how many bruises? How many bruises have you got from those sparrows? I told you not to throw.
To be fair, I don't have to pick up their turds.
Touche, my friend. Anyway.
But yes, do I really need to ask what you would rate
I'm
this?
A 5 already,
You're
man.
a 5.
I already own this, so I'm a 5.
Right, just to clarify, he owns toys.
Yep.
I do own some toys, so I can't deny that. Here, CDs, posters, you name it. Games.
Not CDs, actually. They're hard to get.
Not CDs yet.
No.
Later.
DVDs, though. What did you rate it?
I would rate it a 5.
5? You want it.
I'm not biased. I do like Pokemon, but I think as far as the anime is concerned, Digimon kind of have the edge early on. Yeah. I think some of the spin-offs for Pokemon kind of push it a little bit farther than Digimon tend to. But I do like early Digimon compared to early Pokemon. I not did so much with the games, but more the anime.
I think the thing with Pokemon is,
I think it's just that's my personal opinion.
I think the thing with Pokemon, the first one worked, but the problem is they stuck to that formula for so long that after a while
they kind of broke it later on. So.
Yeah, I suppose, but it wasn't until they did Pokemon Generations that I was like, okay, Pokemon.
Yeah, that's one of the spin-offs, isn't it?
Yeah. Pokemon Generations.
The spin-offs are great. Same with Origins, where based on Red.
Yes.
Games.
Yeah, that was good.
Because that was the actual... what's his name? The guy who... one of the original programmers for Pokemon, that was actually his log.
Oh, that's
cool. Pokemon he kept. Cool. So it wasn't just some random...
Yeah.
No, it was his actual playlist as he was going through.
That's cool.
Anyway.
Yes,
so yeah, I would rate it a 5, and I probably would get it. I mean, I got most of it on video. Remember those cassettes? Yeah, so I would definitely get it.
Okay.
Moving on.
We are on the 4th anime, which is Girls and Panzer.
Girls und Panzer?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get comments.
Yeah, from a certain friend. Right. Okay, I like the tanks. The tanks are really cool. The detail on the tanks and everything is brilliant.
You like the pink tank?
I said the detail on the tanks is brilliant. I like the tank warfare. That's cool.
It's kind of clever with some of the strategies on it.
Yep. I absolutely hate the whole schoolgirl side of it. Not too sure on a slice of life.
Do you know what I kind of felt weird? I know they're kind of doing it because they need girls to be in the tanks and all of that high school crap. But it's kind of weird that in that universe, boys aren't interested in tanks and it's considered a feminine...
There are no boys.
No, there are boys because they acknowledged it in the first episode. They said there are guys in that universe. They just don't have any interest in tanks.
But there are no boys there.
Yeah, there are no boys in the anime, but they're mentioned.
No.
It's weird.
No.
No, they are mentioned.
I hate it. Even though they're mentioned. Even though they're mentioned, if they're not there, they're not there.
They're mentioned by several characters, so they're there throughout the 3 episodes. Multiple times by one person.
No.
She constantly goes on about how she's dating one of the guys.
I've nicknamed this anime Bullshit and Tankery.
Lollies onto tanks?
Basically, it's just... No. The whole tankery concept is like... Why? Oh, yes. We're going to have tanks to fight each other. We're actually going to shoot each other, but we can't hurt each other. But you're using live ammunition.
It's weird, though, because like I was saying with how in that universe, they play tanks being feminine and being like, yes, you can drive a tank. Now you're a proper woman. It's like, yeah, no, yeah, fair enough. Women can drive tanks as well, but shouldn't there be at least one guy there? I mean, this seems very, I don't know. It's generic high school lolly anime.
That's basically they've wrangled tanks into it. I've got here what the fuck they're on about. Because what the fuck they're on about.
I kind of liked some of the animation until they went 3D. And then it kind of felt a bit off. I don't know what it was about the 3D animation they had with the tanks.
How the fuck do they fit all this on a boat?
Careful, you're looking
at that. How the fuck do they fit this on a boat? How the fuck do they fit
this
on a boat?
Go flow well, does it?
How do they fit all that on a boat?
Do you know why?
A boat!
I'll tell you why. Timey-wimey, spacey-wacy. The boat's bigger on the inside.
But they're on the outside!
The plot's very cliche.
There's a plot.
Yeah, there is.
There
is a plot. It's a high school.
Oh, fuck it.
Like, Oh no, it's the typical high school. Like, yeah, my family are this really important clan, and I must live up to my legend, but I don't want to be like that.
So we're going to take
like,
Western ethics, combine them with Japanese ideas of clans and all that kind of bullshit.
Well,
and then
clan's job. That's just kind of like
it's
Oh
my gosh, just go away. I did like
you resign me now.
I did like all the info they had on the tanks.
Yes, that was quite good. I like the info, and I like the way that they had to strategize it, because some of the strategizing of it would actually work. Well, most of it anyway. Except for the boat. The boat doesn't make it.
I wouldn't say the strategizing would work.
I said some.
I mean, bear in mind, when people strategize wars, they're probably culminating for a few thousand tanks.
Yeah.
Whereas they're factoring in for a team of 5 opposition tanks.
To be fair, I didn't say tank. Didn't say a whole wall.
It's true, but yeah.
Just throw a freaking nuke in there. That'll soon be gone. Some of the dubbing was very irritating.
It was just far too lolly for me. You know how much I hate lolly stuff. I don't know
the name of the character, but she was the one who was like constantly being like, "Oh, they're being a love triangle now. Oh, there's so many boys that I really must. All the boys follow me." And like, yeah, there's no boys in the school at all. There was
only one character that redeemed this anime for me.
And do you have the name?
No, but I know what position she was in the tank. Yes. She was the driver of the tank.
Okay.
Not the first driver.
Yeah.
The driver they get afterwards. The one that's always falling asleep.
Yes.
And is like, fuck this bullshit. And then they're like, oh, but if you do it, you have to do it. And then like, oh, they'll give you a pass.
Well, we found your anime daughter.
Oh, no. That's wrong. No, you're wrong, dude. Shame. Shame, Ash.
Anyway, what did you rate it?
I gave this one a 3. It's watchable.
I gave it a 3 as well.
It's just not super amazing.
Yeah, it was very cliche, and once you've seen it once, that's kind of it. There's nothing really...
Don't even necessarily want to see it once.
There's nothing really that into it, is there?
No, not really. It's just...
No big explosions.
Not even that, it's just... Anyway. Just too much lolly. Right. Let's move on to the... Sorry, I just grab a drink. The last anime.
Which is Snow White with red hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this anime.
Okay.
What did you think?
I was a bit put off of it when I first saw it. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it and I was like, this just screams like a girly romancy anime to me, and I'm not really enjoying it. It's definitely a modern fantasy.
Yeah.
Definitely a twist on fairy tales.
Yeah.
So like,
hence the name.
So a romantic comedy anime. So it's, as well as the romance, it does well with like the anime. And there's some cool action, little tidbits of action stuff.
The animation is really good and quite fluid.
Yeah. It's definitely is a girls' anime, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I know it's a kind of. It is, but it's not like to the point of Sailor Moon, is it?
Which you watch as well, I might add. But yeah,
because of my girlfriend.
That's what he says. The zebra doesn't believe him, but that's what he says. But I will give credit where it's due. I did find it incredibly relaxing to watch it.
Yeah,
it's definitely a kind of.
I like the fact the beginning plot's kind of messed up. Is pretty messed up. But yeah. I like the fact that the female lead doesn't just give up.
No,
and it's not like some generic.
It kind of felt like a girl's version of Fairy Tail.
Yeah, just minus magic.
Yeah, well, I suppose apothecary kind of.
Yeah, it's not really magic, though, is it?
No. It could be without the first episode. It could basically be a Disney princess movie. It really could be a Disney princess movie.
I think you're kind of being a bit.
No, dude. Seriously, it could be like the whole thing where she turns up because the prince makes friends with the prince.
Not straight away.
She makes friends with the prince, and then you got the whole dude who's like, "You're low class. You can't come here. I hate you." And then she like perseveres to get through.
Minus
friends
the fact that she was trying to be kidnapped.
That too, yeah. She was kidnapped. Second episode. So, it could be a Disney princess movie, dude. I mean, they'd have to water it, they'd have to Disney-fy it, but it could very easily be a Disney princess movie.
Yeah, but it's not completely bad.
That's not knocking it, it's just saying it could be
I still like the female lead. I mean, she's not like a lot of other characters in these sorts of similar ones where they just like fully rely on the hero to come save them. Yeah. She just generally get out of a quite tricky situation in the third episode. No, maybe it's the second one with the ninja. Yeah, second one with the ninja. Mm-hmm. And she actually gets out of that place relatively by herself.
To be fair, she gets out of pretty much all of the predicaments herself.
But it's not like cliche Disney princesses where they just kind of wait there, for something to happen.
What Disney princess movies are you watching? I'm talking about Moana and Tangled.
Moana's not a princess.
She's a Disney princess.
She's not a princess.
She's a Disney princess, dude.
In that film, they say she's not a princess. What point in the film does she say she's a princess?
She's classed as one of the Disney princesses.
That's not a... I'm not going to go there, because she's
not...
Also,
I was on about Tangled and other people like that.
Yeah. Kind of. I'm not...
She's a Disney princess, dude. You cannot deny that.
No.
I don't Rapunzel,
care,
dude. Rapunzel is a Disney princess,
but Moana's not.
Whatever. Okay. Overall, it became worthwhile to keep watching it for me for one character, which was Obi at the end.
Yeah.
I liked him. He was funny.
Okay. What would you rate it then?
I rated it a 4. I might finish watching it.
I rated it a 5 because it's not just generally because of me, but I think it's something that I could generally watch with my girlfriend and we would both watch. It's something watchable, so it's not just another magical girl, which makes me just want to flick over. Mm-hmm. I will hit you with my notepad. Yeah, it's something I could generally watch, and the action scenes aren't too bad.
When you eventually get there.
Yeah, but they aren't too bad.
They're like golden nuggets you have to sift through so much of the romantic bullcrap to get to the action bits.
Right.
But anyway, that is all of the anime for this, the end of season 1 of Random as Anime. It's going to be a while, but I don't know quite how long is a while. But we will be getting season 2 up as soon as possible. If you'd like to join us for season 2, the next animes we'll be watching are Le Portrait de Petite Cosette.
Please forgive us if we pronounce that wrong.
Hey, I have an impeccable French accent, I'll have you know. Durarara. Durarara. Yeah, Durarara.
Yeah.
I said it right.
Durarara.
Durarara. Durarara. There you go. Ghost in the Shell standalone complex.
And then one of my favourite Bleach movies.
No. Next is Strike Witches, the movie.
Ah, fuck that. I said Bleach movie.
Yeah. And then we'll also be watching Bleach Memoirs of Nobody. No, Memories,
not Memoirs.
Memories of Nobody.
Yeah.
I scribbled it quickly in my notepad. Leave me alone. Anyway, that's about it for this podcast. So from Ash, it's bye. And for me, it's keep it right.
So tell me if you please.